Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for Sunday, October 13th, 2019, 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm sure a lot of us have looked at the stars at night, been utterly amazed by the infinite spaciousness of this universe. It's just as we notice the vast expansiveness of our outer world, same spaciousness exists in your inner world. And this inner spaciousness is where you can finally rest and find inner peace. You might have noticed that your mind is always thinking. It constantly lives in a narrow, contracted state, always projecting, interpreting, and holding on to a random selection of thoughts and ideas. To bring the mind into harmony, you need something extremely spacious and infinitely peaceful to balance it out. The balancing agent is the experience of pure consciousness. When you access a state of pure consciousness, you begin to shift from living up in the constant thinking machine of the head to resting in the source of pure awareness in your heart. And by learning how to abide in the heart of consciousness, you'll tap into one of the most divine, expansive, spacious, and precious experiences a human being can have. It's all about the heart. We talk a lot about the heart-mind. I cannot repeat it or say it enough. It is imperative that we as a civilization move into the heart-mind. Operate from the heart-mind. The heart-mind is eternal peace. It's bliss, calmness. When you calm your mind and your senses, you become conscious of your always present inner self. Now, this vast spaciousness can be instantly found when you practice resting in the space between your thoughts. The more you can relax there, in the thoughts, in the space between them, the more you can relax there, the easier it is to deal with everything life throws your way. When an emotional situation arises, we are then able to sit back, give it some space to percolate, experience it, and then let it go. Oftentimes we don't let it go. We hang on to it. Everything you do throughout your day becomes easier when you live with a spacious awareness. This does not mean you're becoming more of a space cadet. You're actually being more present to what is happening in the here and now. You are genuinely happy and can experience just about anything that is happening without getting upset or triggered. The spaciousness also allows you to feel a sensation of timelessness, so that you can relax when facing a deadline and find peace no matter what pressure life's agenda may have on you. And when the gift of spaciousness with it, you'll naturally become a more centered, grounded human being who is able to observe your experience rather than to be desperately driven by the reactive ego, mind, demanding personality. And even more impressive is the creation of an unlimited spaciousness within the meditator. This infinite spaciousness exceeds the concept of self, our normal limits. So our abilities and wisdom also become limitless. That's Master Jinbodhi. Another beautiful gift you'll find from cultivating this inner spaciousness is a healthy sense of detachment from the outer world. When the vast eternal presence that you are in is found, you no longer become overtly attached with appearance of things. Your car, your house, body, clothes, money, etc. Appearances of things of the outer world. Sure, you may intellectually know that you are much more than these things, yet when you live with this feeling of spaciousness within, you can access a happier, healthy connection with your physical world. Spaciousness allows you to truly enjoy this world because you can step back from it. It's much easier to have compassion for others and to be free from the opinions. You can effortlessly access inner peace within yourself. You can remain curious about expectations and projected outcomes. You become the divine watcher of every little event life offers and can see the bigger picture of how it all fits together. It's as if you are sitting in the back seat of the mind, watching your personality driving down the road, making left and right turns along the way, while trusting completely and truly enjoying the experience of it all. By entering witness consciousness, we are able to decondition the mind and body, freeing them of the many negative habitual responses we're bound by. It's Lawrence Edwards. The secret to remaining at peace in any situation is, wait for it, daily meditation. The secret to remaining at peace in any situation is daily meditation. The simple act of watching your thoughts creates a gap in between your thoughts for you to rest in. As you vigilantly observe each thought fly by, something inside you eventually surrenders to the space in between the thoughts. The more you watch, the more grounded and spacious you become. You are naturally present to life because the great stories your mind is creating are no longer so important. Meditation allows you to access the most amazingly calm and empowering place inside you where you can experience the truth of who you are. The vast, boundless presence that is the God source itself. With daily practice, you will soon discover how to live each moment of your day from a place of peace. And we're really talking about the heart mind. It is where our peace is at. It is where our calmness is at. It is where our confidence resides. And I've heard from a lot of you that you have noticed greatly that these meditations assist us in many different ways. Some of them we are not really front and center aware of. They're more subtle. But the continual practice on a daily basis begins to literally guide you into the heart-mind of permanency. You know, I've talked about the fact that it's like we leave the material, the things that are outside of us. And it doesn't mean we don't enjoy things, doesn't mean we don't have fun. The purpose is us. It is our association with ourselves. It is the heart. And you operate with the heart mind, overseeing the ego mind, which is external, and the subconscious mind. The heart is where we reside, which is the heart mind. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted. And I'm sure most of you are. And the first thing we want to do is relax our bodies. Now, in the last 24 hours since our last meditation, you have collected different things from external sources, different thoughts from your mind, ego mind, your subconscious mind. Worry, stresses, and fears come in. Anxiety. And you let it go. Let the body just fold into itself. And you'll know it. You drop your shoulders and you'll feel a release. And as you do this, you're going to want to move into the now. And the now is where everything always is, always will be. It's not the past, it's not the future, because those reside in the now as well. The now stills the ego mind. The subconscious mind. Because you're not wandering off. Can you imagine all those thousands of thoughts coming in from the ego mind? And you're trying to embrace all of them and make them a reality. Because the ego mind has you convinced that they're real. You're in the heart mind, and you're residing in the heart mind. You still the ego mind. And while you're in the now and relaxing the body, you're going to want to breathe. Breathing is very important for us in these bodies. It is very empowering, strengthening. We want to breath in through the nose, nice deep inhale, and breath out through the mouth. Nice expulsion of breath. Now, as we breathe in, we want to hold at 1001, 1002, 1003, and then exhale or breath out. The reason that we hold it, for all of those of you who are new to this meditation and this now, because it focuses us on the now. If you ever, which we all are, we find ourselves in situations where we're pulled away from the now, you just breathe. Start breathing. Doesn't matter where you're at. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Take a comfortable, relaxing inhale through the nose and a wonderful exhale through the mouth. Focus on your breathing. May not work or happen to anything that'll happen in the first few seconds, but I can guarantee you that it will have effect. Now, as you want to do this at least 6 times while I'm talking, and as you breathe in, you're breathing in divine positive energy. And this comes from the collective consciousness of the universes, from source, from all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever and beyond. And it communicates through your God to your heart mind. And we're conscious of our heart mind. This is where we operate. It's our heart mind. It's where our peace is. And so it communicates you're the one. You're the heart. You're the heart mind. It is your peace. It is your tranquility. It is your benevolence. It is your joy. It is your non-judgment. It is your full compassion. This is where the civilization begins to remove itself from this matrix, from this control mechanism, from violence, and conflict, and the challenges that motivate us to be in conflict and in confrontation. We are not affected by them any longer. From the heart mind, the heart, we oversee the ego mind and the subconscious mind. We're not negating them. We embrace them and we say, okay, now guys, here's what I want you to do. See, that's how you're basically having a conversation with them, and you're telling them what you want them to do. You're telling them that, that I'll embrace this thought, but the rest of these thoughts I'm not going to be using. I have no interest in embracing them. I have no interest in making them real, since they're just thoughts anyway. You see how it works? And you could literally verbalize it in your heart mind. You could just communicate this. If the heart mind if the ego mind and the subconscious mind are trying to dictate to you, you just basically say, that's not going to happen. You guys will listen to me. I'm in charge. I'm the master and commander. Period. Watch what happens. It has to be consistent too, see? You don't care to become lethargic and loosen it up and let it go, and then you're right back into the ego mind and the subconscious mind. Now, when you breathe out, you're letting go of all of these things that we've been in habit of doing. Not really thinking about the fact of what we're embracing and the thoughts that are coming in. Not really understanding that we're creating every time we take one of those thoughts and we address it as if it's real. See? And all of us have made that. We've been in it so long. And when you say you don't want something, you're going to get it. This is where you must be clear on what you are saying. You've got to be clear about it. Picture this entire planet and all the civilization walking through the heart-mind, operating through the heart-mind. Do you honestly think there would be any form of conflict, war, greed, manipulation, deception? It wouldn't be in existence. That's where we're going. Always the master, never the slave. Always the master, never the slave. Always the master, never the slave. Now remember, we are in the heart mind. This is where our home is. We oversee the ego mind and the subconscious mind and all the thoughts. We transcend time. We are not in a hurry because we know that everything is flowing as it should. We don't fight the stream. We do not go upstream. We go downstream. We use the force and the energy of the current to literally expedite us quickly to our next destination, which is the unknown, where all the possibilities are. And we are the kingdom of God. We are merged with our God source, our God, the mind of God, the heart of God. So we're all one. And as we do this, we understand that we have brought heaven to earth. While the gods reside in these bodies, and these bodies are of earthly origin, we have brought heaven to earth, and therefore we create the paradise. Arm in arm, hand in hand, we form our circle of light, right at the equator of this planet Earth. Where is the light from? It's from our God. It is from source creation. It is a very high frequency of deep eternal love. The higher the frequency, the brighter the light. We illuminate the planet. We encase it in a perfect, impenetrable sphere. We are encased in a perfect, impenetrable sphere. What this does, it's made up of the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael, the healing power of that which we are. The violet, purple, blue flaming light of Archangel Michael. The power of calmness. The strength of deep eternal love. The violet ray of cleansing, the purple transmuting flame that transmutes all negative, vile, low matter frequencies into nothingness. The white fire, our armor, our infused God light armor. It protects us always. now and forever. From all subversiveness, negativities, low frequencies in matter, manipulations, deceptions, vileness, anger, aggression, they cannot attach to us. The planet is engulfed in the golden, white, pink light, flaming deep eternal love. We all are. How can a low matter frequency sustain in that field? Cannot. It's absorbed and dispersed into nothingness. It is reformed into deep eternal love. We watch everything flooded and saturated in deep eternal love. Everything is reflecting and glittering and sparkling. You can feel it in your heart mind. The intensity, the peace, the joy. So we begin to float up above the planet. And actually we float up, our heart mind, we go up and float above the head, the crown chakra. We are the God. We are the higher self. We are the soul. We are the spirit. And we reside, we are above the body. This is where the halo comes from. You've seen depictions of a halo floating above the head. It is the divinity. It is the source of all creation, which we are part of. So we're immediately compelled to call upon the other brothers and sisters, other parts of source. They're endless. And they can only participate in this meditation and this now in a circle of light if they are of the highest, deepest eternal love, from the highest, deepest eternal love. In full compassion, non-judgment, tranquility, benevolence, kindness, generosity, humbleness, peace, joy. And they come in the Guga plexus. One Guga plex will fill this universe. Many universes they come from, filling each one. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest, of deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest, of deepest gratitudes. We are all one. We are all love. And our God light energy is everywhere. We call upon all of the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes, all of the angels, all of this civilization, only those who are of the highest, deepest eternal love from the highest, deepest eternal love, and join us in this now, in this meditation, this circle of light. They are in full compassion, non-judgment, happiness, bliss, peace, tranquility, benevolence, generosity, humbleness. They have assisted us for eons in love, in peace, in joy, in strength, in compassion, in bliss. And they come in the trillions. Arm in arm, hand in hand. They join us in this meditation, this now, in this circle of light. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. Our gods with theirs, their gods with ours. And we are all one. And we are all love. And our God light energy is everywhere. We call upon the Ascended Masters. These are those who have left the body, ascended out of body, and the matrix, and have returned in their God form to assist us, to help us. They love us and we love them. And they've risked the fact of coming back to be entangled in the matrix. The risk well taken to assist us. We would do the same for them. Only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love, can join us in this meditation, this now, in the circle of light. They are in non-judgment, full compassion, peace, tranquility, happiness, joy, bliss, generosity, humbleness, benevolence. They come, massive numbers from throughout the universes. Just to name a few of them: Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, El Morya, Abundancia, Sananda Jesus, just to name a few. Arm in arm, hand in hand, they have joined us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are all one. We are all love. And our God light energy is everywhere. We call upon all the inhabitants of inner earth, hollow earth, Agartha, and beneath earth. All of these civilizations, only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love, can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They are in full compassion, non-judgment, benevolence and tranquility, generosity and humbleness, peace, goodness, kindness. They come in the billions, arm in arm, hand in hand. They join us in this now, in this meditation, this circle of light. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are all one. We are all love. And our God light energy is everywhere. We call upon the galactics, the off-worlders, all of these civilizations, and only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love, can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They are in full compassion, non-judgment, benevolence, peace, kindness, tranquility, generosity, humbleness. And they come. They have been helping us in our evolution, in our ascension, in our enlightenment, in freeing ourselves from our self-imposed bondage and our self-imposed slavery. hand. They join us in this now, in this meditation, in this circle of light. They're in non-judgment, full compassion, kindness, benevolence, tranquility, generosity, humbleness, peace. And they come in the billions. Arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are all one. We are all love, and our God light energy saturates, floods all the sacred space of all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever and beyond. Nothing can escape it. It transcends all of the low matter frequencies. It moves all high frequencies into the highest of highest highs in deep eternal love, into the energy of frequencies, and out of the matter, the survival. We call upon all of our loved ones who have ascended out of body in this lifetime and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. Only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They are in full compassion, non-judgment, joy, peace, happiness, benevolence, tranquility, generosity, humbleness. And they come into billions. Their gods with our gods with theirs, arm in arm, hand in hand, in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are all one. We are all love. Our God light energy is everywhere. We call upon all of the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on, in, above, and below this planet. Only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, benevolence, tranquility, generosity, humbleness, peace. And they come in numbers, in the trillions, shapes and colors, and forms, and sizes of which we've never seen. Just to name a few of them: fairies, sprites, elves, dwarves, gnomes, trees, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, the mermaids, the dolphin, the whale, the pegasus, the unicorn, the centaur, the minotaur. And they come, arm in arm, hand in hand. They join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. And we are all one. And we are all love. And our God light energy is absolutely everywhere. We look up and we see our meditative sphere. We created this sphere. It's at center circle. It holds all of our meditations in perpetual motion. Its power is immeasurable. Our meditations on a daily basis do not ever end. They continue to vibrate the highest of high frequencies in deep eternal love. It can be seen, heard, and felt in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever and beyond. You feel it as it floods you, saturates you with this deep, deep, deep eternal love, with the knowing of where you reside within the heart-mind, the heart. This is your peace. This is your joy. It is flooding you with this awareness, assisting you to align and snap yourself into place in this space deep within you. This is where you are in peace, harmony, bliss, no fear, no worry, no anger, no confusion, pure bliss, joy within you, the heart-mind, flooding you. You are the heart of the heart-mind. We look down upon the planet, we see all of our brothers and sisters, all the life on, in, above, and below this planet. We wish the same for them. As we transcend, so shall they. As we meditate through the heart-mind, so will they gravitate towards that. As we love, so shall they. As we move into peace, prosperity, abundance, happiness, so shall they. And they're waking in record numbers, unprecedented on this planet, throughout all of the civilizations who have at one time existed. All of us are one. All of us are love. What we were doing now is fine-tuning our awareness of who and what we are. We are the God. We are the peace. We are the joy. We are the strength. We are the power. We are the love. We are the gratitude. We are the humbleness. We are the benevolence. We are the tranquility. We are all one. We are all love. And our God light energy continues to saturate all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever and beyond. I'll join you in the meditation, and I'll return to close us out. as we continue to accelerate this shift, and the shift has begun with us. We have always been the shift, and things are transpiring very rapidly. And remember that you are the authority of you. You're the heart mind. And operate from there. You're the overseer of the ego mind and the subconscious mind. Be mindful of the thoughts that you embrace into reality, for they will become real. Take this with you for the rest of the day, into the evening, night, and the following morning. And we will return here at 3 p.m. Eastern, Monday, October 13th, 2020.